Okay, so today I just learned something like super cool and I wanted to share about it. So super recently, as in like the paper was published on the 7th and it's the 13th today, some researchers at UBC, which is the university I go to but not the same campus, they were doing some research and they discovered like something really cool. So basically, the research found an entire new supergroup of organisms called the Provora. So there's two groups in this new supergroup, the nibblurids and the nebulids, which are predatory eukaryote microorganisms. And this is really cool because lots of microscopic prokaryotes are not predatory. We don't know much about predatory microorganisms like this, and there's not that many species because, as the same with macro predators, they're a lot less common than like plants and herbivores and other things. Because of like ecology reasons, you just can't support that many predators, so it's the same in micro worlds and stuff. But basically they're these just little guys, like a little cell with two flagella to help them move around, and the two groups, the nibblurids, which is a fun name, what it sounds basically is they nibble their prey to death. That's how they eat them. They just like chew at them. And then the nebulids, they just engulf the prey whole, which is cool also. And so this group, when genetic analysis was done, it was found to be like super different from literally everything else. So it's a new branch on the tree of life and a new supergroup, and I think a new kingdom, but I'm not entirely sure. And this group is like super ancient, like super ancestral, and not many things have changed about it throughout. And so it's a really old group. And so there was also another species like that was recently discovered in like 2017, but it was so different from everything else they didn't really know where to put it, so it was called an orphan species. And then since this discovery, they found that species, the Encoracista twista, so A twista, is actually in this group, so they found the family that this orphan species goes into. So yeah, I just thought this was really neat. I did read most of the paper published except for the materials and methods because that's boring. But yeah, so this was published like less than a week ago and it's super cool and it's a pretty big discovery, and it's like an entire new group of microorganisms and they're predatory, which is really cool because not a lot of microbes are predatory. So yeah, I learned that today and I just thought that it was really cool.